Last week on the first listens, I mentioned this band. It was in one of the list of bands related to the artist that we were doing. And I said to myself, we've got to get into this because I remember this name, Asphalt Ballet. So we're going to do the song Soul Survivor today from Asphalt Ballet. That's the biggest song that they have. We're going to learn about that band, and then we're going to listen to the song Soul Survive. Did I say Soul Survivor? No, Soul Survive. I watched the show Survivor. I am obsessed with it. I've watched every single season of it. Soul Survive. That's what we're doing. So let's learn about the band, then we're going to get into the song. Ready? They got 1,630 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 jams, they all come from this album. Is this going to be the only album they ever released? Are these guys sleaze or hair metal or what? I don't know. Soul Survive is the #1 track with 51,000 plays. Then you got Hell's Kitchen. Getting nitty gritty in Mama's Hell's Kitchen. 39,459 plays. The third track, Tuesday's Rain. Then you got Heaven Winds Blow. That's got 13,000 plays. And you got Blood on the Highway. Jeez. Don't we all just stop and turn our heads and stare at the blood on the highway when we see it? That's why you're in a traffic jam all the time. So that is the top 5. Now let's look into albums and see what they have released there. I think this is a self-titled album. Let's see. Albums. Yes, they only have 2 here. They've got the self-titled Asphalt Ballet, and it says 2016, so I am not trusting these years. I know that to not be true. And then you got Pigs, 2018. So those years are going to be funked up, and we don't know about them. We don't know what's wrong with them. But now we look into related artists. Who might they have played shows with? Who do people listen to when they listen to Asphalt Ballet? Heaven's Edge. We have done a reaction video, or we've done a first listen to them. Bangalore Choir. Heavy Bones. We just did a first listen last week to Heavy Bones. What was it? Turn It On with Frankie Banali and the band. Kick Tracy, we've done a reaction to that. Spread Eagle, yes. War Babies, Tattoo Rodeo, Tangier, Roxy Blue, Sweet F.A., Hurricane Alice, Every Mother's Nightmare. That is the related artist for this band. Now what we do is we go down into their bio, we read a little bit about them, and then we get into the song Soul Survive. And you've got a black and white photo here. They're all wearing sunglasses. They all got the nice duds on. They like necklaces. They like no shirts. They got long hair, and they're looking at me saying, "Shane, I want to bite your Heine cakes there." Hailing from San Diego, California, the hard rock quintet Asphalt Ballet specialized in the melodic yet tough sound of Motley Crue and Guns N' Roses. So sleaze rock, sleazy kind of hair rock stuff. But made the unfortunate mistake of crashing the scene just as the musical style was on its way out, circa the early 1990s. That was the same deal that happened to the Heavy Bones. They put out that album, but it was just bad timing. The group consisted of Gary Jeffries, ex-Broken Rule vocal, and former Mistreated members Danny Clark, guitar, Julius J. Ulrich, guitar, Terry Phillips, bass, and Mickey Kiner on drums. They built a substantial following on the Sunset Strip in Los Angeles, resulting in a record deal with Virgin, who issued their self-titled debut in 1991. Capitol issued their sophomore release 2 years later, Pigs, right? So 91, 93. So those years were wrong on the albums, for which Jeffries was replaced with newcomer Tommy Dean. But like its predecessor, Pigs fell on deaf ears, resulting in Asphalt Ballet split shortly thereafter. So there you have that. I've got like a little nut or something in my mouth. I don't know what that was all about. It is that time, everybody. Asphalt Ballet. They released the 2 albums there, but they never seemed to hit the high road, you know. And it really was a timing thing, right? You got the Metallica switch to Nothing Else Matters, and the other side of that, you got the heavier kind of nu metalish stuff with Pantera, and then you've got the grunge coming in, and it just pushed that kind of hair metal stuff right out the door. But let's get into this song now. I give you a taste. I take a bigger taste. We listen to Soul Survivor, the big hit from Asphalt Ballet right now. It's like Asphalt Jungle, right? You're doing the Asphalt Ballet. Here we go. Motley Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses. Yeah, he's got a gritty voice, like Axl Rose kind of.
I've seen everything a man could see. I've seen the strong survive. I've seen a young boy crying for food. I've seen an old man die.
Old man die.
I've seen the system fall apart from the rules and all our presidents lie. I've seen the needle
I mean,
the damage is done. The rest is left behind. My soul survives. Forever doing time on the dead end street. My soul survives. Blood like a wine running down to my feet. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I could see this thing would be perfectly fine in 1989. It's a timing thing.
I've seen the broken dreams and broken hearts. I've seen a strong be cruel. I've seen a man driven by success and break the golden rules. I've seen him execute a man for love, blood running cold in the streets. I've seen the
I don't mind his voice either.
God bless my soul to keep. My soul survives. Forever doing time on the dead end street. My soul survives. Blood like a wine running down to my feet.
Is this song going to have a breakdown in it?
Forever. My soul survives. Pick yourself up off your hands and knees.
Solo.
So pissed off, it makes me want to scream.
It's a perfectly fine little thumper. Did I call it or what? Breakdown.
No, no. I see the gunshot heard around the world. I see the young child crawling and found over the earth. I see everything a man could see.
Drums sound good.
I've seen heaven, hell, it makes no difference to me. My soul survives, forever doing
Yeah, it's perfectly catchy, perfectly fine.
my soul survives. Blood like a wine running down to my feet. My soul survives, forever.
Perfectly fine.
My soul survives. Pick yourself up off your hands and knees. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, it's my soul.
Big ending. We got to stop on a dime. I think they're just going to end it with a big bang.
Come on, boys.
Yeah. Yeah. So they kind of stopped it with a big ending, but then they stopped it on a dime at the end. Ooh, motorcycle revving up. Hell's Kitchen. Pow, down, down, down. Boom, boom, bow, 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 bow. Yeah, I didn't mind that. I think that would have been perfectly fine in 1988. They probably would have been one of those bands that you knew about, but circumstances, you're on that sexy Sunset Strip forever, and you finally get your big break, but it's a little too late. It's the 90s, and people are going, we don't want it anymore, right? Doesn't matter what I think. Does not matter what I think. Most important part of my videos, haven't you ever heard of this before? This is the crazy new new thing that's going on is I don't care about my opinion. I want your opinion. I want you to get in the comments below and tell me everything you know about Asphalt Ballet and what you think of it. Good, great, fantastic. Shane, I actually saw Asphalt Ballet live once. What do you think of the album Pigs? What do you think of the self-titled album? Do you agree with me that if it would have came out in 1988, it would have been a banger? Would it have beat, it would have been right on the heels of Guns N' Roses there, right? I think Guns N' Roses was the instrumental band there that kind of went, oh, let's keep it hair metal, but let's turn it not so glam, but more sleaze. Did you ever see them live? What's your favorite songs? Did you ever meet the guys in the band? Or you could say, not good, not great. Yeah, it was, if I'm going to have my sleaze rock, Shane, I'm going to have it from Guns N' Roses. I'm going to have it from L.A. Guns. I'm going to have it from Faster Pussycat, where they kind of sleaze hair. Not good, not great. I'm just going to go ahead and give this a hard pass. It's not my cup of tea and I don't want it. All of that can be put in the comments below. Oh, don't you know? Does your soul survive through this pandemic and all the other banana cakes that's going on right now in your lives? That's all I got for this. So like, comment, subscribe, be my friend. And if you have a hard rock, heavy metal special request, you'd like to see it on the channel, it's easy to do that. It's very simple. Click that link in the description below or join the Patreon. Then send me your request via message. That's all I've got for this. My soul survives.